Lil Wayne has officially inserted himself into the escalating feud between Drake and Jay-Z, and the drama is more intense than ever. What started as a simmering rivalry between Drake and Kendrick Lamar has now snowballed into a full-blown conflict, with Lil Wayne stepping in to defend his longtime protege. Fans and insiders are already calling this one of the most chaotic moments in hip-hop history, and it seems like there's no end in sight. The tension initially stemmed from Kendrick Lamar and Drake's long-standing rivalry, but things escalated after Jay-Z seemingly took Kendrick's side by selecting him over Lil Wayne to headline the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. For many fans, this move wasn't just a professional choice, it felt like a declaration of allegiance. In the ongoing drama, Lil Wayne, known for his loyalty to Drake, is reportedly ready to go to war over this perceived slight. According to sources close to the situation, Wayne sees this as a deeply personal matter. Fans are speculating about how far Wayne might go to protect Drake's reputation, and the hip-hop world is bracing for a high-stakes showdown. Meanwhile, Drake has taken his grievances to another level. Already embroiled in legal disputes with Universal Music Group, UMG, he's now threatening to sue the NFL if Kendrick Lamar is allowed to perform his diss track, Not Like Us, during the Super Bowl halftime show. Insiders claim that Jay-Z, who has been managing the NFL's music initiatives through his partnership with Roc Nation since 2019, intervened and warned Drake to back off. To fully grasp the depth of this conflict, it's essential to look back at the early days of Drake's career. In the late 2000s, Drake was a rising star, gaining traction with his So Far Gone mixtape. Jay-Z, already a titan in the rap world, gave Drake a significant cosign by featuring him on Off That. From the Blueprint 3 for a newcomer like Drake, this was a career-defining moment that signaled his entry into the big leagues. Their collaboration continued in 2010 with Light Up, a track on Drake's debut album, Thank Me Later. However, tensions began to simmer as Drake's rapid rise to fame clashed with Jay-Z's established dominance. Unlike Jay-Z, who spent years solidifying his legendary status, Drake burst onto the scene with the confidence of someone who already considered himself a rap king. This brashness reportedly didn't sit well with Jay-Z, who may have viewed Drake's attitude as premature arrogance. The rivalry became more apparent in 2011, when Jay-Z and Kanye West released Watch the Throne. The same year, Drake dropped Take Care on DJ Khaled's I'm On One. Drake fired his first subliminal shot, rapping, "The throne is for the taking, watch me take it." Around the same time, Birdman, Lil Wayne's mentor and collaborator, publicly claimed Lil Wayne was far superior to Jay-Z as an MC. In an interview, Birdman declared, "Jay-Z isn't a #1 MC in any way. Wayne's the best. He does the most, makes the most money, and dominates lyrically." Jay-Z responded sharply on Watch the Throne's lead single, Ham, with the line, "Really? Half a billy? You got baby money. Keep it real. They ain't got my lady money." The jab was a direct response to Birdman's comments and quickly became a hot topic in the rap world. Lil Wayne wasn't about to let that slide. On his track It's Good, Wayne escalated the feud with a thinly veiled threat directed at Jay-Z. Drake, ever the provocateur, added his own shade on the same track, further stoking the flames of the conflict. Despite the escalating tension, things seemed to cool by 2013. That year, Drake and Jay-Z collaborated on Pound Cake / Paris Morton Music 2, a track from Drake's album Nothing Was the Same. Interestingly, Jay-Z had originally planned to include the song on his own album, Magna Carta Holy Grail, but ultimately allowed Drake to use it, a rare act of goodwill. However, the piece was short-lived. In a 2014 Rolling Stone interview, Drake criticized Jay-Z's habit of referencing fine art in his lyrics, calling it corny. Jay-Z clapped back on Jay Electronica's We Made It remix, firing shots at Drake's perceived lack of authenticity and depth. The feud spilled over into public appearances as well. During a Toronto Raptors playoff game against Jay-Z's beloved Brooklyn Nets, Drake threw shade, hyping up the Raptors by saying, "This is the people's team out here tonight. Jay-Z is probably somewhere eating a fondue plate." By the end of 2014, the tension seemed to have subsided. A photo of Drake and Jay-Z together at Jay and Beyoncé's On the Run tour gave fans hope that the two had finally buried the hatchet. But the truce didn't last. The announcement that Kendrick Lamar will headline the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans has reignited speculation about Jay-Z's role in the decision. Some industry insiders believe Jay-Z, as the NFL's live music strategist, orchestrated this as a calculated move to undermine Lil Wayne and Birdman hip-hop veteran Mason Cameron. Even suggested that Kendrick's selection might be a subtle way for Jay-Z to settle old scores with Wayne and his camp. Others see this as another chapter in the ongoing saga of power struggles and petty jabs that have defined Jay-Z's and Drake's dynamic over the years. As the drama unfolds, fans are left wondering how this will play out. Lil Wayne's entry into the feud has added a new layer of intensity, with many predicting that the situation could escalate further. Meanwhile, Drake's threat of legal action against the NFL has raised the stakes to an unprecedented level. For now, one thing is clear: the hip-hop world is watching closely, and this feud is far from over. With all the players involved, Drake, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar, and even the NFL, the next chapter in this saga promises to be explosive. Whether this ends in another truce or a full-blown showdown, it's a story that will undoubtedly leave its mark on hip-hop history.
I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop-up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate the selection. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super Bowl.
Boys.
Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money, all the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing in the Super Bowl. There's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this
this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. It's ridiculous. Like Mike, there's some hip hop shit that you probably don't know what's going on. To be totally honest with you, so we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop. It gotta stop. Mike will tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and I'm doubling down on that. Hating at this age is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I love Lil Wayne.
It's wild, bro.
Man. I work with Lil Wayne. I love him. Great dude.
And this has nothing towards Kendrick. If anybody deserved it, Kendrick deserved it. But there's some backstory shit going on.
Yeah.
While Lil Wayne is not performing the Super Bowl.
All good points.
Right, I can dig it.
Yeah, that's sad. That's so sad. Yeah, that's like really sad. Like, come on, man.
For real, bro.
You're that insecure, man. Like, come on.
It's crazy.
DJ Academics has added fuel to the fire, suggesting that Jay-Z might be orchestrating events to elevate Kendrick Lamar. He pointed to Drake's 2015 diss track Charged Up as a possible reason for all the shade. Academics even tweeted, "Jay-Z and Roc Nation are responsible for curating the Super Bowl halftime show. Remember that," and shared an Instagram post claiming Jay set up the play. He didn't forget about Charged Up. He's the higher up. As the drama intensifies, Drake has upped the ante by filing 2 legal petitions against his label Universal Music Group, UMG. He accuses them of artificially boosting Kendrick Lamar's diss track Not Like Us. Fans speculate that Drake's legal moves are a calculated effort to disrupt Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, possibly as payback or a power play. The speculation grew after reports surfaced that Drake issued a cease and desist letter to the NFL, threatening legal action if they allow Kendrick to perform the track. Sources told Media Takeout that Drake's lawyers warned both UMG and the NFL, stating that he would include them in the lawsuit if Not Like Us is performed. This legal maneuver has fans buzzing, with many believing that Kendrick has little to worry about since Jay-Z, who oversees the NFL's music initiatives through Roc Nation, is backing him. It's widely known that Jay-Z supports Kendrick, and his involvement in the Super Bowl show suggests that Drake might be fighting a losing battle. However, Drake isn't entirely without allies. Word on the street is that Lil Wayne has his back, and this isn't surprising. Lil Wayne has his own grievances with Jay-Z, as some believe Jay deliberately chose Kendrick to headline the Super Bowl out of pettiness, denying Wayne the spotlight. This long-standing tension between Jay-Z and Wayne only adds to the layers of drama surrounding this situation. The hip-hop community is abuzz with speculation about how this will unfold, with many predicting that things will only get messier as the Super Bowl approaches. From diss tracks to lawsuits and personal grudges, the stage is set for a dramatic showdown that could redefine the dynamics among some of hip-hop's biggest stars. Now, I want to know your thoughts. Is Drake justified in his actions, or is this all just another chapter in hip-hop's never-ending drama? Share your opinions in the comments and stay tuned because this story is far from over.